Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. How are
Good
we?
evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good
Good
evening.
evening,
Good
ma'am.
evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
We have Bhupendra today after a long, long time. Where have you been, hero?
Ma'am, actually, I'm facing time management, so that's why I was not here.
Okay, I'm sure you will manage your time.
Yeah, now I managed.
Where were you yesterday, Ria?
Ma'am, I was not feeling well.
I hope you're feeling well today.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Who said he will present tomorrow? Who
Me,
said?
ma'am.
Alkesh or Rishikesh? Who was it? Kaustubh is presenting. Yesterday, someone told me I will present tomorrow. Was it Bharat? Bharat is presenting today. Okay. Alkesh is looking so confused. क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे? You're mute, you're mute.
Logged off from my office work, so a bit exhausted.
Okay, I know. But trust me, you'll get into this
Yes.
1 hour habit. How much ever you're exhausted. Where is Shama? Shama must be having evening rituals. He was the one who once told me, I'm jitne marzi exhausted ho jaye, this is 1 hour which gets us rejuvenated.
Yeah, this gives new learnings and fun also.
Right. All right. Here the tagline goes like no pain, no gain. Or let me put it, more pain, more gain. Yes, has that motivated you enough? Bhupendra. More pain, more gain.
Right, ma'am.
Okay, who was it yesterday who said, I will present? He must go first, and then Kaustubh and Bharat and Bhupendra can take over. Hemant, was it you who said, I will present tomorrow? Look at that reluctance. All right, I will not waste time. Kaustubh, go ahead, share your screen.
Yeah, ma'am. Just a moment.
Yes, I think Parth is a newcomer. Mansi, how are you feeling today? You switched on your camera. My gosh, I'm so delighted to see you. Are you going to present?
No, ma'am, not today.
Not today. When?
I'll try tomorrow, ma'am.
Yes.
Definitely.
Good girl, good girl. All right. Please all ears to what Kaustubh is presenting, and the forum should have questions.
Hey guys, good evening. So I recently made a model for Hindustan Unilever, which is the leader in FMCG space. I didn't just want to present an Excel sheet, so I had a PPT of all the data which I've collected regarding this. So I've just, made it in what manner I feel like where the stock is going moving forward, and what exactly were my findings from what exactly, yes, from the business model. Yeah. Is the screen going forward? I just Yeah, is it visible now?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's visible right now.
Thank you, Bhupendra.
Yes.
So what exactly I expect is the stable trajectory data is taken from newspaper and something which the HUL CEO himself said that the growth of the company will now be in line with the growth of the GDP. So I've taken 7% here as an average because the GDP growth has been around 6.8 to 7.2 within that area and in forecasting in my financial model. And they have a very strong cash portfolio. They don't have any debt, HUL, and they are efficiently the leaders in the market. So I would just recommend people who are in this stock to hold their investments because the company is expected to grow at a steady pace and it is focusing more on premiumization because this segment has its focus on premiumization and high volume products, rather than premiumization and high value products. We saw an example about how they demerged with Quality Wall because that was not that good for them. So these are the revenue breakouts for what exactly the company is. So they have a stable breakout with beauty and well-being being 36%, home care 35%, and foods 24%, while other being 3.7%. And I don't want to waste a lot of time by saying what all key brands they have, because that will just take 5 minutes of my time, because they are so exhaustive and they have huge distribution network also for all of these brands. I've just written some of them here for reference, and I'm sure all of us are aware of all of the brands which HUL has. Like Dove, Surf Excel, Wheel, Lux, Fair and Lovely, Rin, Kisan, Clinic Plus, Lifebuoy, and their revenue has been on a growing trend. So like they have seen a year-on-year growth trend, and the recent 4 to 5 years, FMCG itself has performed quite well. It has been the fastest growing sector for the last 4 years. Although now, for the past 6 months, it has seen a little stagnation, or it has been quite stagnant for the last around 6 months. Yes, but it was growing quite well because of e-commerce and quick commerce after COVID. COVID is what started all of this. And as I said, previously, it has three important things which separates this company from the other companies in the same sector. It's that it's the market leader in the segment, it has the biggest brand, and it has the greatest pricing power. Even in FMCG, most of these companies have 50% of gross margin. I have done for other companies like Imami, HUL, and other two FMCG companies. All of them usually have a gross margin of 45 to 50%. And another fascinating thing is that their distribution strength is quite good. And as you can see that they have a cash conversion cycle of minus 55 days, which means that they are receiving money even before they are investing their own money. This really shows that people are really confident about this company and suppliers are investing their money. This is just some revenue data which has been growing. And I don't want to speak a lot about, no, not in this side, working capital assumptions, which I have, as previously stated, financial forecasting, which I've taken from the balance sheet. A lot of the data is repeated because in the previous slides, I had done a summary for all of this data. This is just written it in a expansive manner. And for valuation, I would suggest, going for a relative valuation rather than a DCF valuation. The reason is because they have a negative working cash conversion cycle, which means that they operate on the money of others. So like you can't just discount their cash flow because the cash flow is not their own cash. This is what I wanted to highlight. So I've just done the DCF, for the sake of it as a valuation technique. But I feel like we should focus more on the relative valuation multiples rather than DCF. And these are the key risks in this sector. There is a risk of margin compression. One, this reason is because there is an increase in input costs. So, for example, tea, salt, and coffee, all of these commodity costs have increased in year on year around 20 to 30%. And this will, directly impact the model itself. And the growth slowdown is something which I already previously said. The momentum which was, consistent in the last 3 to 4 years is now no longer consistent. Working capital stress is not exactly too much because the company is quite good. This company's stock cannot fall below around 50% because they're already established on someone else's money and they already have a huge portfolio. So there's not much of problem. They don't have a problem. And to conclude whatever I've said, I feel like these companies has four key positives, which I had mentioned earlier, that it's a market leader, but it also has a pricing power and it has defensive categories. So for those who have invested already in HUL, I'd suggest holding their investment. But if you are looking to invest in the stock which high growth potential, so I don't think you should look at this sector currently at this point of time moving forward. That will be all from my side. Thank you. The forum is open for questions. So if anyone has any, please feel free.
Very nicely presented here.
Thank you, ma'am.
Kaustav, very great presentation. I just had a little question or query, I would like to say, that you said that you used the growth rate of 7.5%, right? So the reasoning that you gave was because GDP growth that you expected, and that's why you chose that growth rate. Won't you think that the population growth would also be taken into consideration in this case? Like, what is your opinion on that? Like, you can
Okay.
assign different weights.
Okay. Thank you so much for your perspective, Ria. Great question. First of all, what I want to consider more is that HUL is currently focusing more on premiumization, and that's the trend which is happening right now. So, although population increase is directly dependent with FMCG goods, which is a great take, but this company is focusing on high margin products. So, even if the population is increasing, the people who are purchasing the premium goods is not increasing in the same manner. And the reason for taking the GDP rate is because the CEO, I believe his name is Mr. Fernandez. It is something from F. It's a French name, I think. So I'm not able to pronounce it and recall it now. But he was the one who said that he is hoping now that the growth will be in line with the GDP. That was his words. And the GDP is like around, and we still have projections like 6.7 to 7.2. So that's why I took 7% as an average. Like we
All
can at
right.
least hope. So I hope that
Thank you.
answers your question.
Hi,
Yes,
Kaustubh.
it answered it.
Can you please
So
name a
just have to
few
add to
premium
Riya's
products?
point, like
Yeah, just a
uh
moment. Just
yeah,
a moment, Darpan. Mine is finished. Yeah,
yes,
mine, please.
just adding to Riya's point, you took 7% growth. But do you think as the company is focusing more on premiumization, acquiring more business, the revenue growth should be taken like more percentage? As it is
Yeah.
focusing more on premiumization, so revenue definitely impacted, like more than GDP growth, like.
Yeah, Mahen. So the thing is, it will impact, but the thing is, it will not impact as much as it has already happened because, as I previously stated, there is a slowdown happening in this market right now. So the sale of goods will decrease by quite a lot. We are expecting it to decrease by quite a lot. And at the end of the day, it's an assumption which I've taken based on some news or some article which I've read. So at the end of the day, it's not going to be 100% correct. So I'll try my best to make sure that it's quite perfect and factoring all
Okay.
of the information and data.
And just want to add one point, like even the rural consumption is on a boost, so this might also be considered for a growth rate
Yeah, there
assumption.
are two, three things which are going well in the FMCG. Although the major factor which was contributing is that there substantial increase in the last 4 years, which is not happening right now. There is a rural penetration is increasing. That is one point, and premiumization trend is happening. So both of these trends are in complete opposite, as you can see that because premiumization, which is something which is happening in the urban cities, and the rural penetration will not be these guys will not be the premium customers. They will be the customers who are entering so entry level products.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hope that answers your
Hello.
question, man.
Yeah. Hello, Kaustubh. It's a great presentation. So
Yeah,
I
thank
have
you,
a question
Bhupendra.
for you. Yes, welcome. So I have a question for you. As we know, current situation of Iran war. Okay. So and we also know that Iran is the big importer of Indian tea. So do you feel HUL tea portfolio will impact because of this war?
Yeah, first of all, thank you for that question. I feel like the impact will be more indirect rather than direct because there is a lot of the food, how should I say this? The footprint is negligible. No, although I'm not sure, so I was not able to understand the question how exactly steel will impact the portfolio because HUL is very, domestic. So 95% of the revenue comes from India only. So around 95 to 98% of the revenue. I was still not able to understand how can I relate it to steel. Could you please elaborate on that?
No, I got your point. I just wanted to know about that HUL tea sellings are coming from from the which region, like domestic or export. Just you mentioned like
Yes, yes, yes.
95% is coming
So,
from the
yeah,
domestic. So okay. So
yeah,
fine.
it's a
Thank
very
you.
regional business. Almost 95 to 97 is domestic. Only
Okay.
3% export.
Okay.
Very negligible.
Okay. Thank you, Kaustubh.
Welcome. Yeah,
I had
Darpan, sorry for
another
interrupting
question.
you. You were saying something. Yeah, just please wait a minute. I interrupted this guy, so I was hoping to come back to him.
Hi, it was a very good presentation. I would like to know that premiumization in actual product means which all are the products of like they are fall into the premium categories. Like if they are into the shampoo or consumables. So are they buying a higher quantity like larger bottles which are for they are paying for the higher cost or which premium products means which products? Can you please clarify?
Okay. Thank you so much, Darpan, for the question. I'll be very direct. Yeah. So premium products have been, we seen this trend, premiumization, whatever they call it, it is happening. So I'll, name out whatever product they are in this category. the baseline is that these products are costlier than the normal version of the product. This is the baseline. I'll just give some product examples so you can get an idea about how pricey they are, what they are. In the beauty and personal care, which is the highest premium focus, and these guys are the future core. Like they have this term for this. So in skincare, they are upgrading Ponds, so like Pond Super Light Gel, and in specialized healthcare, they are going towards Press Seme, which is a Hydra Matrix, and in Dove, which has a peptide bond strength. Sorry, I'm not able to recall those names because they are quite not basic Indian. And it is also focusing on D2C acquisitions, like recently it has done with Minimalistic. The entire FMCG sector is, because that is also quite pricey compared to others, Minimalistic. And in home care, we have got, like, as I said, the 4 different brands in home care. They have invested, no, they own each of the different brands. Like we've seen that Wheel is for economy, Ren is for mid-range, and Surf Excel is a premium brand. And all of this is for laundry. And in dishwasher, we have seen them go from Vim Liquid to Vim Bar. Yeah, I'm sorry, I spoke a lot, so I just want to understand if you understood it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I hope you're clear about it. I
Yeah.
can rephrase it because I got a little off topic.
Yeah, it's okay. Got it.
Thank you, Darpan.
I had a question regarding the rating that you had assigned for HUL. If we look at HUL, we cannot look at it as some stock which has like a very high growth potential. That's what you said, right? But from a long-term perspective, this stock has been relatively very stable. It has offered a much stable growth as a company. It is well poised in terms of its brand and market positioning. So why the hold rating? Why can't I buy and gain from its from compounded returns? Also, another point is that although HUL may maybe facing margin pressure in respect of its commodities, but it can still diversify by investing in, like for example, it invested in the in Minimalist, which is a D2C brand. So by through mergers and acquisitions, it can diversify and maybe boost profits as a company. So I just wanted to know why the hold rating.
Okay, Prajakta, thank you so much for your point. Thank you so much for your question. So why the hold rating is because it will not perform the same which it had performed in the last 4 years, which I've been stressing about a lot, because that was my primary reason for covering the FMCG sector, because there was a boom happening and now it has stagnated. That is one reason. And we can take the reason that the sector will grow steadily. It's a good stock. It's a huge stock. It's not going anywhere. So like, even if the maximum fall happens, it won't happen a lot because the company doesn't have any liabilities. It has no debt. Like, as for a perspective, the reason for giving a hold rating is that the people who are, to whom I'm presenting, I'm hoping those guys are looking for some kind of multi-bagger. Like, this is my rationale while I'm, presenting a stock, while I'm giving a rating. Like, the guys who are receiving that are hoping for a multi-bagger. So like, if only it's a multi-bagger which I can expect to go by, become double in a year or 2 years, then I will, give a buy rating. But again, coming to the fact that just because it has performed well in the past doesn't mean it will perform again. Look at Nifty in past 1 year and look at Nifty 5 years ago. That is my one reason for giving a hold rating. And coming to a second point, that yes, FMCG is seeing this whole new trend of D2C acquisitions. We have seen, examples like Marico, which is buying out brand like Cosmix, Protein X, Whole Foods, stuff like that. And they are shifting towards a more digital footprint. They're adapting their digital footprint. But coming to that point, they have acquired Minimalist. I feel like HUL is too big of a brand for a little D2C company which has been acquired to set off or increase their revenue by too much, because they're already quite big. And what is that? Maybe this year we'll understand what's Minimalist's contribution to revenue. Sorry, what is its contribution to revenue? So we can get an idea. So sorry for that. So we can get an idea. Thank you. I hope that answers your question.
Thank you.
Great to see that forum has such intriguing questions. Wonderful. Those who don't have questions, ask yourself why I don't have a question.
Yeah, ma'am, I really appreciate this forum. Like all of these guys are coming, guys and girls are
Amazing
coming with,
questions.
very interesting questions.
Amazing
Like I'm
questions.
also very motivated to, move forward with this company.
Yes. So these kind of questions will come to you too. You have to be thoroughly prepared, not only with that particular topic, but many related topics. Did you understand? He got a question out of the blue. What does the war have to do with this? I'm sure he must have prepared or procrastinated. Did you? Did you have a contingency plan to answer that?
I was just flabbergasted. I looked at Bhupendra. I was like, shit, is there some kind of steel import which is happening from Iran in HUL which I don't know about? Then that's why I spoke a little about the foreign portfolio. Then I asked him again that did I answer you correctly, or is there some steel import happening from HUL which I don't know about?
Are you understanding? So each and everybody, your listening is very, very important because your listening will bring up some intriguing questions, which again is going to be food for the speaker's brain as well as the other people. Now, everything will have this in mind, this whole presentation. Go home, think about, अच्छा उसने ये बताया था, उसने वो बताया था. And there are many references. Day before yesterday, he presented this. He also told इतना % था. So you are so good with numbers. Okay? Make a surrounding where you are only thinking about your subject and supplementing your reading. Keep reading, and nothing goes waste. Huh? Nothing goes waste. Fabulous task. The Q&A session also was wonderfully attempted, Kaustubh. Wonderful.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, guys, for the questions.
Yes. Thank you, guys.
Guys
Thank
and
you for
girls.
the questions. Yes. Bharat, you can start sharing.
Yes, hello, ma'am. I'm audible first of all.
You are audible, hero. Acha, drop the speaker from your hand and try speaking.
Yes.
And
Hello,
now,
ma'am. Audible now?
you're still better.
Okay. Is my screen visible, ma'am?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Today, I would like to present about EIH Limited. So, coming to as we are following the hospitality industry, I have been doing some research in this company.
All right,
So,
hold your mic near your mouth, please.
today, I would like to present it. EIH Limited is a hospitality company owning and managing multiple portfolios across upper upscale and luxury segments. It operates in 3 brands, which is Oberoi, Trident, and Maiden brands. It has a total portfolio of operational hotels of 29 operational hotels with a keys of 4,144 keys and has a 24 pipeline keys of pipeline hotels with 2,100 keys. So coming to the geographical segments, it operates in 13 segments domestically with 22 operational hotels covering all business and leisure segments. With an average ARR of 15,000 and occupancy being at 72% as of Q2 FY26. So coming to the Oberoi brand, coming to the brand segmentation, under the Oberoi brand, which falls under luxury segment, as it has a portfolio of 36 overall hotels with 19 operational and 7 pipeline hotels. It operates in 5 different countries with and 14 states domestically. It has an average RevPAR of 14,000. So company under the Oberoi hotels under the Oberoi brand, company is expanding into 4 new countries, which includes Mauritius, India, and other countries, 4 new countries and coming to domestically, it has 11 operational hotels in which 6 are domestically and 5 are internationally, managing around 1,300 keys. Coming to Trident Hotels, under Trident brand, company has a portfolio of 9 hotels in which 2 are owned and 7 are managed. So basically, the major of the revenue of Trident company is coming from managing, which is again into asset light hotels, asset light management. It has a total keys of 2,122 keys operating across 7 states. Mumbai is the major segment. As you can see, Mumbai is the major contributor of the total portfolio of operational keys with 1,025 keys, accounting for 48 keys, 48% of total operational keys, followed by Hyderabad, which is 15%, and Rajasthan, 13%. Coming to the expansion plan, the company is mainly focusing into leisure and spiritual tourism with a total pipeline of 1,000 hotels. And it has a hotel in Delhi with 55 rooms, which is again falls under upper upscale segment. Coming to the revenue metrics, the company has total has in FY25 the company their RevPAR has grown with an average rate of 14% domestically, which including owned and managed, while the hotels has grown 14%. Trident has grown 16%. Coming to the Q1 occupancy rate, the company has impacted, as we see, the company has a portfolio Middle East region. As we can see, company has a portfolio hotels in Middle East region. It has been affected due to the ongoing war between Iran and Israel. So what I think is currently the company may face some short-term challenges due to its presence in UK, UK, Egypt, and East region. Thank you.
Good. Before the questions, Bharat, you have to
Yes, ma'am.
gargle थोड़ा सा बेस लाओ आवाज में, थोड़ा सा
Okay, ma'am.
फास्ट करेंगे. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
This is streaming on YouTube also. Later, you
Okay, ma'am.
yourself go and evaluate yourself. You need to be a
Okay,
little
ma'am.
fast and put in a little bit of zeal. थोड़ा सा energy डालो उसमें.
Okay, ma'am.
All right? And
Okay,
mirror.
ma'am.
Before you present here, mirror it, make it concrete, and then you present it in front of the forum. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Good job there. Please ask your questions.
Ma'am, can I ask?
Yes, of course.
Hi, Bharat. Actually, I'm also, uh, I'm also,
Plucking the
uh,
hotel.
hello.
Yes,
Uh, yes,
you're
actually,
audible.
I'm also researching in hotel industry. I was researching in IHCL. But it's more of a question like what is the revenue stream? How much comes from the management fee? How much comes from the room revenue? How much is the F&B? Can you tell us about that?
Actually, company has not explicitly said about the room revenue breakup. So I'm currently made the profile. I'll be researching that and will present you further. Thank you.
And do you know about the pricing of the hotels? Like, how did you find out about the pricing? I'm also stuck in that. Like,
There
what
is
per room?
there are two options. You can go to the company website. There are prices mentioned in the company's website about the rooms, and there there and the prices are mentioned in the company's PPT also. We can just
Okay,
back calculate and find out the average room rate.
okay. Thank you.
Yes, any other questions? Why did you pick this hotel only?
No, ma'am. Actually, I have been doing research across all the segments. So
Hmm.
I've already repaired the Chalet hotels and now EIH. So I will be next going on to
Okay.
other hotels also.
Okay, one by one.
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. Okay, great, great. Great effort there. Yes. Bhupendra, go ahead. Start
Okay.
presenting. Yes.
Yeah. Hello, ma'am. My screen is visible.
Yes, hero.
Yeah. Okay. So good evening, everyone. Today I'm going to present news about the Indian hospitality sector. So Indian hospitality sector is expected to grow, expected to witness strong revenue growth around 9 to 12% in FY 25-26. This growth is primarily driven by domestic leisure travel, MICE activities, weddings, and corporate demand. In terms of premium hotel occupancy across key cities like Delhi, NCR, Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata, Jaipur, Pune, Goa is estimated to reach from 71% to 73% in FY 25 to 72% to 74% in FY 26. So at the same time, the ARR, average room rent, is projected to increase by 3% year on year to 8,200 to 8,500 per night in FY 26. It is mainly because sustained demand condition. So coming to the supply display. So premium hotel inventory across 12 key cities like expected to grow 5 to 6% during FY26. So, but it still remain lower than 8.9% growth. Uh, and this support is this support will go over to the next 2 to 3 years. Additionally, premium hospitality companies are adopting an asset-light expansion through management contract and franchisee agreement. It's improving their ROC and free cash flow generation. So coming to the conclusion, overall the sector outlook remains structurally positive, supported by strong demand fundamentals and disciplined supply growth. So that's all from my side. Thank you, ma'am. Now I am welcome to the forum. If you have a question, guys, please ask.
Before the questions,
Hello.
I tell you, Bhupendra, whatever you've been doing by not
Yes,
attending the class has helped you. Your pace was so nice. You were so calm today. Unlike you rush when you speak, okay? But today you were very calm. Each and everything you explained very nicely. यही tempo रखना है अपने, ठीक है? Just keep the same tempo, same pauses, same fluency. You're doing a fab job, okay? And while you are speeding up, you stutter or you fumble. So avoid that. आज का speed fluency was apt. हमेशा याद रखना. This is your tempo. Fix it. Freeze it.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Nice job done. Hanji, questions, please.
Hello, Bhupender. It was a very great
Yeah.
presentation.
Thank
So
you.
because you asked about wars earlier, so it kind of struck my mind that, because globally there's a lot of things are going on. So do you think that in the coming future, like you said, 9 to 12% of revenue growth, we will actually be able to maintain that in the hospitality sector, or because people would not want to, go out when there's a war going on, if India joins in as well?
Yeah. Good point. So I want to explain this growth is expected around the domestic demand. Okay. So and in this hospitality sector, I'm especially talking about the IHCL. They are more focusing on the domestic market like Mumbai and Rajasthan, Chennai, Bangalore. That's a business hub. Okay. So I don't think so. Their portfolio will be much impacted because of the war, and especially war is going in the Middle East. Okay, so in Arab country and Iran and the neighbors country. So from there, very less people are coming to the India. Especially in India, people are coming from the Europe, Brazil, USA, Australia. So I don't think so. This will affect much. I hope I come to your question.
Yes, thanks a lot.
Hello, Bhupendra. Great
Yeah,
presentation.
hello.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It really strikes to the heart of what we are doing. Like it's very good to see that the sector, we have seen a positive growth for the positive growth for the sector. I just had one question. Who do you think will be the key beneficiary of this growth?
Yeah. So IHCL and Venti will be
Bhupendra, you can't
Venti.
take you can't take IHCL. It's the leader. It's already the leader. I'm
Okay.
hoping for some
So,
little player who's gonna go big.
okay. So except IHCL, I am bullish on the Venti. Because Venti has only 6 hotels in the only Maharashtra zone. And the Maharashtra is a hub of the financial hub of the India, and also it's a major tourist attracting because of their geographic business and also the and rich culture. So that's why I'm bullish on the Venti.
And do you have any idea if Vintev is, looking outside Pune? Because the Pune concentration is very high.
Uh, Now I have no idea about they are looking for the other region, but once if I will get, I will come to you.
Sure, bro. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Welcome. Sorry, Hemant, your voice is breaking. It's breaking, bro.
Hemant, you switch off your video and speak. Hemant, switch off your video. Maybe you'll get a little bandwidth. Okay, they say it works. No scientific proof, but it works. Switch off your camera and try to speak.
Hashtag Indian Jugaad.
Placebo effect, it is called. Placebo effect. How many know what is a placebo effect?
Yes, it's like when doctor give
Yes,
medicines and we feel like we feel good about that after getting the medicine.
Yes, there was an experiment done where the BP patients, half of them were given sugar pills and half of them were given no pills. So the sugar pills, actually they felt that their BP is getting normal. So this is the placebo effect. Okay, any more questions for Bhupendra, please? No questions? Okay, Bhupendra, you can just
Okay.
speak.
Okay. Thank you guys for asking me question. Thank you.
And you answered also very nice.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're becoming so mature, Bhupendra. Seriously, the way you answer was also very, very calm, very subtle, very nice. I think everything's
you.
going fine in your life, huh?
Now I'm become more serious, that's why, ma'am.
Yeah.
And your efforts every day.
No, all those chuttis you took for her are working actually, yeah?
No, ma'am. Actually, I was alone in my home. So my all family member they went to Bihar. So I have to manage my father's business. So I was busy there. That's why. So now they came yesterday. Now, so that's why today I'm available.
Yeah, it's sometimes bliss to stay away from family members, especially relatives. I can understand. Yes. Anyone, any questions, please? Any questions regarding your CV, regarding how to put it in your format? I hope the format has been shared in the groups. Has it been shared? This is
No, ma'am.
16. This is what
No,
batch?
ma'am, no.
No, ma'am.
17?
No, ma'am.
कौन सा batch है ये?
16.
Ma'am, it is EM17.
EM17, I'm from EM17.
EM16 too. I mean, mix of
Alright.
both.
Okay.
EM15.
All right. The format is already there in the chat box while we talk. Credits to Kaustubh. Thank you. You can use this. Everybody, please send some emojis for him, yeah. Yes. How do they do it? I don't know how do they do it. This is the correct way. Is this the correct way to do it? Okay, thank you, Kaustubh. Please, everyone can pick it up from there. Start putting in your particulars in their CV and vet it through your ATS, whichever you're using online. Now, the score will not actually come as you desire because you're not syncing it with your JD. So, इसको एक editable format में रहने दो. The moment you get a JD, you apply for a job, you have to sync your resume, your strengths basically, and your, the achievements, accolades, whatever, you'll have to sync it with your JD. You can start sharing your CVs with me if you want them to be vetted. Okay? Any question regarding this? How do I show a gap here? Should I show this? Should I not show it? Any question you have, you can bring it to the forum. Not a problem. Here in the class, we can discuss about it.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I have a query.
Yes,
That
Shivam.
I have a 3 years of gap due to government examination.
You have a 3 years of gap due to?
Government examination preparation.
So you were preparing for government exams. And what
Yes, ma'am.
exams
So,
were these?
yes.
What exams were these? MPSC, UPSC?
No, ma'am. Ma'am, NABARD should be PSUs.
Okay. All right. In
Regulatory body.
Are these exams related to your financial domain?
Yes, ma'am. All.
All. Okay. Then you have nothing more to explain. You can
Like
only.
I have to put it in the CV that I have a gap year of this
You
because
don't
of.
have to put anything. You don't have to put anything. In fact, you have to be very, very smart enough in chatting with the interviewer so that he overlooks the gaps. Only if he is asking you, you're supposed to tell.
Like, ma'am, this can also happen that one will see my CV and there is nothing in after 2023. So it will automatically be rejected. Like
No.
there is a gap here.
No, it will not be automatically rejected. No. You've done before 23, you must have done something.
Yes, ma'am.
Internships.
Yes, ma'am. I have a work ex also.
And after 23, you can just write
Government. After 23, government job preparation.
Job preparation. No, a big red cross. No. जॉब प्रिपरेशन तो कभी नहीं लिखेंगे. आप ये बोल सकते हो फैमिली बिजनेस. डू यू हैव अ फैमिली बिजनेस? तो भूपेंद्र का संभाल लो.
नहीं, बेसिकली मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि कोई मेरा जैसे सीवी आप चेक कर रही हो तो आप अगर मैंने कुछ नहीं लिखा है तो बेसिकली दिमाग में तो ये आएगा ना 2023 के बाद इसने कुछ किया नहीं है तो ये तो
सबसे
खुद
पहले
ही
उसने
रिजेक्ट
यही
हो गया. इससे
पूछा.
अच्छा मैं
शिवम, सबसे पहले उसने यही पूछना है आपको. What have you done after 23? Why is there a gap here? And how will you explain? You will have to see there are some things. People, please understand. Not everything has to be written in the CV. Not everything has to be written in the CV. It should not be cluttered. No, there are only headers to be written in the CV, and those headers have to be explained in volumes like storytelling to the examiner. आपको स्टोरीटेल करके एग्जामिनर को चार्म करना है. Are you understanding? Don't clutter everything. ये भी मैंने किया, ये भी मैंने किया, स्टोरी लिख रहे हो वहां पे, कोई जरूरत नहीं है. आपने सिर्फ जेडी के हाइलाइट्स लिखने हैं.
मैम वो इंटरव्यू तो तब होगा ना जब सीवी सेलेक्ट होगा, क्लियर होगा, मतलब एचआर से.
23 से 25 तक यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर नाबार्ड. यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग कोचिंग.
नाबार्ड
यूजीसी प्रिपेयर कर रहे थे, कोचिंग गए थे, कहीं कहीं कोई इंटर्नशिप करी है, कुछ कोर्स सर्टिफिकेशंस करे होंगे, कुछ सर्टिफिकेशंस करे होंगे in 23 to 25, 26.
Right now I am doing a certification in data science.
Okay, now these certifications which you are doing, are they going to write dates on it? Are these are electronically generated certificates?
Electronic.
They will not have dates, or they will?
I don't know.
If they will not have dates, you can tell them कि 23 से 25 I have done 3 to 4 certifications. और फटाफट कर लो तुम.
Yes, ma'am.
Meanwhile, along with these certifications, I was giving my competitive exams. All right. फिर इसको बहुत अच्छे से explain करना है. As I always give you the example, there was a boy who had this scenario. He said, he was asked the question कि 2 साल gap क्यों है? Why is there a gap in your CV? All right. Now the same student is giving answers, and the answers have 2 versions. Okay. Now you tell me which version will be accepted. So he's telling me, telling the interviewer, sir, actually, 2 years I was taking care of my father's business, so there is a gap. Valid enough? The same student is telling the examiner, sir, actually, it so happened that when I was enrolling for my college, my father was ill, and because of that, his business collapsed. And I take great pride in supporting my father then. I thought of not registering for my PG and supporting my father. Now it has been 2 years. Our business is recovering. My father's health is also recovering. And I am good to go with my higher studies. So past 2 years, I was taking care of my father's health and my father's business. So both are in good condition now. The same situation, answered smartly. Shivam,
Yes, ma'am.
are you understanding क्या करना है आपने? वो 3 साल
मैम
बहुत मेहनत करी है आपने नाबार्ड के एग्जामिनेशंस के लिए, वो आपको बहुत अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन करना पड़ेगा. मीनवाइल मैंने इसके साथ साथ मेरा जो फाइनेंस में इंटरेस्ट था उसके साथ मैंने NISM करे हैं, मैंने कुछ और सर्टिफिकेशंस करे. स्टार्ट collecting these certifications from Udemy, Coursera, किधर से तो collect करो. At least 3 to 4 more than sufficient.
Ma'am, I
Yes.
think he can also mention like some freelancing or like
He
if
can
you
mention some
yeah.
freelancing. He can mention again. You can mention some freelancing, but they would want to check the authentication. You can say, I was tutoring. Can he? Yes, you can say I was tutoring. I was providing classes for something of this kind. I was trying my hands at teaching students. But then if they want to speak a referral, you should be ready with a referral, or you should tell it was an NGO or it was a non-registered organization, a small organization. ऐसा कुछ बताना पड़ेगा आपको.
Yes.
So आप इन 3 साल में बहुत ही प्रोडक्टिव थे, आपको उल्टा दिखाना पड़ेगा कि मैं क्लासेस भी लेता था, मैं खुद के भी क्लासेस करता था और मैंने ये 3-4 सर्टिफिकेशंस भी करे हैं. ठीक है? Then they will just close their eyes and take you.
Ma'am, basically, I have given 7 government exam interviews. All
ये भी बताओ.
grade A.
ये भी बताओ कि these 3 years I have given 7 government exams. Oh, they will ask for payment slip. So he's going to say, Hemant, I have done it pro bono. I don't want money.
Ma'am, home tuition he can mention.
Home tuitions.
So there is no need
Yes.
of any slip or anything.
It's a very unorganized market. I don't think anybody would know. Also, ma'am, because he said that he has 3-year gap, so he said that it is evident from the year 2023 written on the CV. Is it necessary for him to even like write the years and timelines? If it doesn't, like it would be streamlined.
Actually, it is. You're telling your timeline, what you did when. है ना?
Okay.
So they would want to know. And there's nothing to hide, okay? You just have to smartly tell them, I was utilizing each and every hour of mine. While I show this gap, I have been doing productive work. So I think this is the best. Shivam, आप ये बोल देना, I used to take classes free of cost. I was trying to be a trainer and I also cleared 7 exams. Meanwhile, I was focusing on my financial domain or finance specific knowledge. So I have done these 2-3 certifications also. Hanji, Ankita.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. You have to present something or you have to ask.
Yes, ma'am, I have to ask something. Present, ma'am, I will be like soon presenting. I am
Okay.
on
I can't
something on-
see you though.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, if I Okay, I am just turning on my camera. I don't know, I will be like audible or not properly.
You're audible. You're audible. You're visible,
Okay.
audible. Very nicely. Tell me.
Okay, so ma'am, I have a bit complicated kind of gap. I have graduated in 2023. I completed my graduation 23, and then I have got a from the college campus only. I got a job in TCS Kolkata. So due to some emergency, like medical emergency, my father was not that much like proper. He had a heart condition, so I have to move back to my hometown.
Okay.
And from that 23 to 24, I have a gap.
Hmm.
Like I was with my father, and also I had in that meantime, I also had I started a small business of my artworks.
Mhm.
So what I think is that, ma'am, one moment, ma'am. So after that, when the things recovered little bit, so I got another job offer where I was working as a media analyst. So I am actually at the job currently. I am in my notice period. So when things are getting better, so I am like trying to move into my domain. So if I prepare my CV, like it will be like the media analyst, and I can show that. So there will be a gap of 2 years in my CV. So what should I do now?
Are you earning anything from your art business?
Yes, ma'am. I have earned.
You have.
I also have a page dedicated to my artworks for advertising and everything.
Currently working? The business is currently on?
Yes, ma'am. It is like currently.
Sorted. You're sorted. You don't even have to mention the media agency because it has nothing to do with your finance domain, right? It is
No,
absolutely
ma'am.
contradictory. He will ask you, media house में
Yes.
काम कर रहे हो if you want to pursue in. So simple है बेटा. When I got a job in TCS and the job was finance related.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I did my graduation in like I'm a commerce background. I did my graduation in accountancy honors only. I did become accountancy honors, and after that, I went for like I was searching for at that time after college only. I was searching for like courses for CFA and everything, but unfortunately, I couldn't get the chance to do that.
Nobody
So.
will say, unfortunately, मुझे नहीं मिला. I was searching. Strictly prohibited using.
No, ma'am. Actually, yes. No,
बोलो.
actually, the emergency thing happened, and I couldn't pursue that.
No,
Like
I totally agree with you. I'm telling the forum, never use such words. I was consistently searching. I did not get. नहीं बोलना है आपने. आपने बोलना I was upgrading my skills. I was learning. I was doing certifications. ये बोलना है आपने और ये सच में करना भी है, ठीक है? अंकिता, in your case, very simple बेटा. आपने बोलना है I completed my graduation in 2023, where the campus had placed me in TCS. Yes, it was not a finance related job, but campus forces.
I have the offer letter.
So I was placed in TCS as per the campus recruitment policy. ऐसे बोलना है आपने क्योंकि college force करता ही है. Those who don't want to go in sales, they are also forced to go in sales. So irrespective of, you just have to say as per the campus recruitment policy, I was placed in TCS. But ma'am, after receiving the offer letter, mention करना है इसको. But after receiving the offer letter, my father's health deteriorated. He has a heart issue, and I had to quit and go to my hometown. Because my father was the only earning member, I had to search for some economic source to sustain my family. I started a small art business, which is till date running, and I am earning a little amount, which is helping me sustain my family. Now things are getting better. Father's health is getting better. That is why I am pursuing my first love, which is finance. And that is why I am searching a core job in finance. Simple है? हाँ जी, आपने यही बताना है, ठीक है? I have a small art business which is currently running.
So that will be like two different things, like finance and art. Both are very.
That's my passion. No. हाँ, फिर explain करो ना. That's my passion. अरे, you can be an artist and a swimmer.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry. I
You
couldn't.
can be an artist and a swimmer. You can be a who's that guy? Who's a part-time DJ? One of the big guy.
He's the guy who is the head of JP Morgan,
The guy who's the head of
Jamie.
the guy who's head of क्या नाम है उसका यार भूल जाती हूँ मैं. The guy is head of JP Morgan. He's a part-time DJ. Believe you me.
I haven't heard the name.
You just have to explain yourself. You just have to explain yourself in the cleanest possible way.
Okay, ma'am, sure. So I will not mentioning my like 1 year of this work that I was
Unnecessarily
working.
they dig it up. Unnecessarily they'll dig it up. Unnecessarily. They will, they will meander your questions here and there and confuse you. And in that panic, you'll say something which is unwanted.
Okay, okay. So I have the idea of my like every art forms and everything that I did. So I can.
They will not.
I also have the page. So.
They will not ask much. ज़्यादा ही ज़्यादा उसको proof check करना होगा तो he'll say, are you on Instagram? Are you on LinkedIn? How do you promote? What do you sell? Etc. etc. Must be prepared for this.
Okay, so I can show them the thing. I can tell them that it's on Insta. Like I have a page in Instagram.
I'm running the business from Instagram. Locally, I'm getting orders and I'm earning sufficient amount. But my father's health has improved. He's taken over. And now I think I can pursue my dream, my love, finance. ये जरूर बोलना है, my dream, my love. After the offer letter was offered, I had to quit. ये बातों बातों में storytelling again. Storytelling, not everything can be written on the CV. ये लिख नहीं सकता ना हम CV में कि मुझे
हाँ, तो like
इसका
CV में
offer letter
there
मिला
will
था.
be yeah, right. मतलब CV में तो I will be as a fresher. I will be writing everything, framing everything.
Yes, but then you'll have to explain 23 के बाद 26. This is what you'll explain.
Okay, okay.
Yes. Icon, you have a question.
Yes, ma'am. So my question was that after I completed my MBA, so I worked at Deutsche Bank for 1 year. Then I took a break and traded in Nifty 50 for 1 year. Then I worked for 1 year in CRISIL, and then again I took a break of 1 year to trade in Nifty. So these 2 years that I took a break and traded in Nifty stocks. So will this be counted as a gap, or will this be counted as being self-employed?
You can say you're self-employed. Trading and all, I think they don't approve of this much. Right?
Ma'am, so yes, so like will this affect my CV in any way?
No, if you सामने से जाके बोलोगे मैं trading कर रहा था, so they will say now what your pattern is, you work in a company for 1 year, then you take a break, then you work in the other company, then you take a break. So he understands now ये 1 साल काम करेगा फिर एक break ले लेगा. So don't show them the pattern. Say I was self-employed. I was trying something else. I was trying this. I was trying that. कुछ भी बोल दो. ठीक है?
ठीक है ma'am.
हाँ, I was taking classes. I used to teach students. I was taking home tuitions regarding these subjects. अपने MBA के subjects बता देना.
I have a doubt.
Equity research, financial modeling, and then direct him to financial modeling. The moment you say I was teaching equity research, वो पहले पूछेगा, what is equity research? What financial models have you made? Simple. Redirect him to what you know.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
हाँ जी.
Ma'am, I have
What is your name?
graduated
Atha.
Parth Pratim Pradhan.
Partha.
Pratim Pradhan. My full name is Partha Pratim Pradhan.
तो हम क्या बोले आपको?
Parth.
Parth. Thank
Yes.
you.
And ma'am, I have graduated in September 2024 from Queen Mary University, London. There I did internship in trading, and from there I got experience in finance. Before that, I have no experience in finance. I have internship in HR, corporate. Uh, and I have internship in HR from Airtel, Bharti Airtel, and then I have marketing internship, and I have various other internship before that.
सारे
But
internships निकाल दो. सारे internships which are not finance निकाल दो. You are only digging your own grave. HR में क्यों किया, marketing में क्यों किया, all that is related to finance, you should keep it. Where are we talking from? You're in London?
No, no, I'm in India right now. I came in July 2025,
Okay.
and then from that I have a gap year. I'm preparing for CFA right now.
तो बोलो I'm studying for CFA. Meanwhile, I have done 2-3 certification courses. NISM वगैरह कुछ क्लियर किया है?
नहीं, रिसर्च एनालिस्ट
कर लो
करने हूँ।
दोनों। NISM सर्टिफिकेट पे डेट आता है क्या कौस्तुभ? ओह नो, ये फोर्स कर सकता है क्या?
मैम बिकॉज उसका वैलिडिटी रहता है ना 3 years का, so you can't.
Okay. So why you have to do some courses from Udemy or Coursera which are not mentioning dates.
Okay.
Now don't take my name, huh? Oh, this is getting streamed.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. Shantanu,
Ma'am,
you just come to the class to laugh around, है ना? When are you going to present?
Tomorrow, ma'am.
Tomorrow. Pakka.
Yeah, pakka.
Before the debates, Shantanu is going to present. Remind me. Who's going to remind?
I will, ma'am.
Yes, good. I need some accountability partners here. All right. So we call it a day. And I see you tomorrow.
Ma'am, are you there in the group, or like from where can I get your contact number to send you my resume for your review?
Everywhere. My contact number is everywhere.
Okay.
And I'm
Then
not sure I'm a part of your, I must be a part of your group. You just say hello, hello pals, and I'll share you my number in the group, okay?
Okay.
You can take it from your seniors here in the forum, okay?
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
All right, all right. So everybody,
Ma'am,
let's,
I have a doubt.
okay.
मैम मैंने 3 साल इंटर्नशिप मतलब जॉब किया था अकाउंट्स में। उसके बाद मतलब थोड़ा टाइम ढूंढा, मैंने अकाउंट्स पेबल में जॉब किया था डाइसंस में। फिर मेरा कॉन्ट्रैक्ट रिन्यू नहीं हुआ, तो मतलब स्टार्टिंग कॉन्ट्रैक्चुअल था, वो रिन्यू नहीं हुआ तो छोड़ना पड़ा। एंड देन मैं आई एम सर्चिंग इन फाइनेंस ओनली, बट कहीं रिजेक्शन मिला, कहीं कुछ। एंड देन अगस्त 24 में भाई गॉट ब्रेन स्ट्रोक, सो थोड़ा फैमिली के से, और फिर फैमिली बिजनेस संभाल देखा।
क्या हुआ एंड में, क्या हुआ? मिल गया?
मैम भाई को ब्रेन स्ट्रोक आया था, सो आई एम नॉट एबल टू कंसंट्रेट ऑन द जॉब।
भाई was not well. That is what I heard, right?
या
हाँ, यही बताना है, सेम यही बताना है। वो बहुत हर्टिंग वाला क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट रिन्यू क्यों नहीं हुआ? यू हैव एन आंसर? हाँ, तो आंसर मैं बताती हूँ। आंसर ये था कि आई डोंट नो द रीजन व्हाई दे डिड नॉट रिन्यू माय कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, बट आई केम टू नो दैट आई हैव टू पॉलिश माय स्किल्स। फिर मैंने इतने सारे सर्टिफिकेट्स करे। आई डिड ऑल दीज सर्टिफिकेशंस। करंटली ऑल्सो आई एम upskilling myself and searching for a job.
ओके।
Okay, इतना ही बोलना है आपने। That's it. No
मैम
explanation.
जैसे सीएफए का एग्जाम दिया था बट वो क्लियर नहीं हुआ, तो उसको मेंशन कर सकते हैं?
क्यों मेंशन करना है? क्यों? फिर क्वेश्चन क्यों नहीं हुआ? That means you don't know your content. CFA आता नहीं है तुम्हें। जो भी CFA का सिलेबस है वो तुमसे लर्न नहीं हो रहा। That means you're not competitive. Why you want to dig your own grave? जो नहीं हुआ वो नहीं हुआ, भूल जाओ। जो हुआ है वो बताओ। कोर्सेस करो सारे के सारे, Udemy में, everybody start doing as many related courses. Please don't do any art, mindfulness. These are no courses and these are not for you all. We are doing it in the evening here. This is as good as a mindfulness course, as you may call it. Am I correct? Bhupendra is giving a cute smile. Hemant, as always, is agreeing with me. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So this is as good as a mindfulness class, as you may call it. Okay? So everybody, please gear up, do some courses, upskill yourself, enhance yourself. Every day एक ही target होना है. How can I be a better version of myself? How can I speak better? How can I get rid of my inhibitions? How can I get rid of my uncomfortable English? मैं अपना grammar कैसे better कर सकता हूँ? This should be it. It is just 0.1% of your life, huh? 0.1%. Okay? Can I finally call it a day? All right. See you tomorrow, people. Take care.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thanks a
Thank you,
lot.
ma'am.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.